Hey everybody. So I know maybe you might have thought, oh boy, he's going into another month and a half long relapse after he promised a new review series and uploaded only two of them, two out of an 8 film series. No, don't worry. Prisoner of Azkaban is like coming on Thursday. So this video may be even uploading on Thursday, so you may get a new video in a few hours. But the thing is, I just the reason I was planning to put up my Prisoner of Azkaban video on last Saturday, because I've been posting them on Saturday, but the thing is that Friday something happened that just sort of made me not really feel like working or feeling like finishing my script or begin editing, and it just sort of got me so down and just so down for like several days. So in this video I'm going to do that Q&A I promised you guys a couple weeks back, and I'll give you a few channel updates, but I'm also going to have to start with something a little depressing, I guess you could say, because, well, there's no need to make to prolong that out. On Friday, the day before I was planning to post my my Prisoner of Azkaban review, my dog Charlie died, and I mean, the thing is, I'm now 20. I turned 20 on July 9th, so last Monday. And out of my 20 years of life, like he was there for like a solid 3/4 of it. So like just have that huge aspect of your life just ripped out of it, just sort of really got me down in the dumps, and just really got me so that I just didn't feel like working on anything, and I just sort of lay on my bed like depressed for like almost a week, and I just didn't do anything. So that's that, and that's why I haven't uploaded for a while. So I gotta apologize for that, but hopefully that's a good enough reason. It's just it really ripped me apart, and I mean he died in his sleep. There's nothing to worry about with that. It's just, man, messed me up. Whew. Yeah, so so his name was Charlie, and I'll never forget the walks we shared. So sorry I'm rambling. I'm not gonna really edit this because I'm trying to finish my Prisoner of Azkaban video. Okay, if I'm gonna stutter, let's just say I'm very self-aware of it. It's all intentional, so I don't have to edit out anything. Does that sound good to you guys? Awesome. Okay. Yeah. See, intentionality. That's completely intentional. Every pause is intentional in this video because it needs to be authentic, and I'm not just being lazy. I swear, I'm not just being lazy. All right. So let me find my list of questions. And the thing is, I also have an update. The thing is, if you notice this channel, it's gone very downwards with actual like reviews of recent films, like on the spot. Okay, here's my review of Incredibles 2. Here's my review of this and this and this and that. The thing is, I need to I found I just need to concentrate on doing what I'm most interested in. Sometimes I'll be interested in making a review of a recent film, but sometimes I'll just want to. I only have a few words to say on it, so I don't really feel like making a whole video about it. And when you make a video, you sort of feel pressured to like make it at least 5 or 6 minutes long. Otherwise, what's the point? I just like make a 1-minute review, then it's just sort of like clogging up my YouTube channel. I don't really want to do that. So therefore, from now on, I would recommend you follow my Letterboxd page. And I know, plug, you follow my YouTube channel, but hopefully you follow my YouTube channel because you like my personality, and hopefully some of my personality will be fed into my Letterboxd reviews, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and review all the new movies I get around to seeing on there, and even some older films that I only have a few things to say on. On this channel, I mean, I'd like to do more video essays and, of course, movie review. And the big thing I like to do is review series, where I just take a franchise and review everything of it. I did last year of Spider-Man. I'm doing it right now with Harry Potter. And this December, expect something about a ring. That's Lord of the Rings, but and Middle Earth, all that kind of shit. So that's the plan, and that's what I want to do. So I'm so busy seeing I'm in college right now, but I want to be able to make that content because that's what I'm really passionate about. But I also, if you guys want to know my thoughts on current releases and such, follow my Letterboxd page because that's the best way to get updated with that kind of stuff. There will be a link in the description, or can I make an end card with this? I have no idea, but it's probably in the description, and probably I'll pin it in the comments. So just go to my Letterboxd page because that's the best thing to do. Okay, does that sound good to everybody? Okay, I have your Q&A questions right here in front of me, and I'm going to get to that. Okay, so the first question is by Radioactive Cosmic Rays. Nice name. His question is, when the X-Men and the Fantastic Four are soon under Marvel Studios, which things would you like to see? I personally want to see Spider-Man... you forgot the hyphen. Spider-Man team up with Iceman and Human Torch, the iconic Wolverine and Hulk fight, a proper Doom fight that is also sort of a Loco... I think that might be Loki, and other things. What do I want? I don't know. All that sounds pretty good. I wouldn't say no to that. I mean, it is sort of a scary monopoly with all this. You know, the whole Disney takeover is a scary monopoly, and you should not deny that. But I'm willing to accept it. If it's here and I have to accept it, I might as well try to get excited by it. And if I'm going to, then yeah, no, that sounds pretty good. I'm trying to think of dynamics from the comics that might be fun. One thing I liked in Ultimate Comics was when Kitty Pryde began dating Spider-Man. I like that little relationship. I don't think they would ever do it, but because it's such a minor little thing in the comics. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just like that. So yeah, sue me. But yeah, that's something I kind of liked. I know that's a random thing to say, but you just said all the big hot button issues that everyone wants to shoot for. And seeing that, and what I would want to see would be, I want to go back to the basics with their films. When you get to the Fantastic Four, what you should do, I want a on the ground sort of thing. Well, no, I mean in the ground. Let's just have the Mole Man, and let's just have it a pretty close adaptation of Fantastic Four 1. Like, they just got their powers. You don't need to show it. Just, oh, look, we have powers now. And, oh, no, this Mole Man is attacking the city. Let's stop him. I think that's a good way to start it off. They always have to do Doctor Doom. You don't need a Doctor Doom save off on him. Savor him and do him in the second one so you can properly build him up. You know, because we've just had too many Doom misfires. I think we need to start small before we go back to him. So yeah, I say start with the Mole Man from Fantastic Four. With the X-Men, I say, again, you should start smaller, and you should do, just have the first five. First Class. And I'm not talking about the convoluted First Class from the First Class movie, which I like that movie, but still, have the original 5 X-Men. Keep it small. Don't suddenly explode the world with thousands of X-Men. Just keep it small and gradually introduce people. And hold off on Wolverine. Logan was a perfect ending. We don't need anything past... We just don't need anything for like 5 years at least. Yeah, just wait to introduce Wolverine and focus on other X-Men for once. Like... Logan was a masterpiece, but, like, that's a sign that, okay, Wolverine is done. Let's focus on Cyclops. Let's focus on other interesting characters from the X-Men. All right. I think that was enough. That was your questions? Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Movies by Angel asks. This guy's actually been with me since, like, 2016. He's, like, been a very, very consistent follower, and I thank him so much for that. He's a cool guy. He has 5 questions for me, and hey, that's cool. Okay, what was the film that made me love the art form of films? Okay. Films that made me love the art form. Of course, there's 12 Angry Men. 12 Angry Men is a masterpiece because it's so simple. It's so simple in its writing. It's what inspires me about it is that you can make it. If you have a camera and you have a few friends, you can make a movie as good as 12 Angry Men. You just need the talent, you just need the writing, you just need the acting. And of course, talent is kind of hard to come by, but that's what's inspiration about. If you're good at this stuff and you're passionate about this stuff, you have no excuse but to get out there and start making it. And that's what inspires me about 12 Angry Men. You shouldn't be like, oh, I don't have a grand budget to make a blockbuster. No, who cares? You just need friends and you just need a camera. Just get out there and just keep making movies until you get better. You just gotta get out there, you know? I mean, that might be a little hypocritical saying I haven't gotten out there and made a movie with some friends in a while, but mainly because all my friends are busy. One of my best friends is off in the Navy or something, so it's hard to get people together for that, especially when, like, I'm in college and it's busy. It's busy. It's hard to do that. I'm going to be going to film school pretty soon, so hopefully I can actually begin to work on stuff I love more. But yeah, that's 12 Angry Men. In terms of other films, of course, Star Wars all the day. Star Wars. One that really inspired me about film criticism was Amazing Spider-Man 2. And I know that's a shit movie, but the thing about Amazing Spider-Man 2 is that it really inspired me because I started off liking that, and then I actually began thinking about movies. And that's a movie that really taught me about film criticism and taught me, hey, why don't you think about the movies you see instead of just blindly liking or blindly disliking anything you see? Think about why you like or dislike something. And that's actually really important in making movies. And of course, another thing that is pivotal in my love for movies is Harry Potter, because that's the first film I saw in cinema. And of course, Lord of the Rings, which, as I teased earlier, is something we're going to get into this winter. Okay. Next one is, besides superhero movies, what other genres do you like? Okay. Alright, what other genres do I like? I like, pretty much all genres. There's none that I like. I'm sure there's one I like less than others, but the thing about that is just like, okay, make a good movie, and I won't care what genre it's in. I don't care. I'll say a good romantic comedy. Who cares? If it's a good movie, it's a good movie. Of course, my favorite ones are, I think one of my favorite ones is coming of age films. Like, I love teen high school sort of things if they're good. Like, Edge of 17 was one of my favorite recent movies. I love Simon. Those are really, really good films because there's something that just aesthetically pleasing to me. If there's a good coming of age story, I will love it. And that's why Spider-Man Homecoming was a big disappointment, because blah, blah, blah. It was a terrible coming of age story. I didn't really focus. I need to stop talking about that fucking movie. Apologies. Okay. I guess that's a big one. And sci-fi and fantasy. I like fantasy a little better than sci-fi, I think. But sci-fi, fantasy, comedy, hell, anything. Drama, romance sometimes. Sometimes in a romantic mood. You don't know. You don't know me. I mean, I wasn't expecting you to, but hey. Okay, pick one. Batman v Superman, Suicide Squad, or The Amazing Spider-Man 2. To erase from existence? Ooh, to erase from existence. Well, or you pick one to watch? Pick one to watch or erase one from existence. I guess I'll give you an answer to both. So, pick one to watch. Amazing Spider-Man 2, because, I don't know, as I said, it inspired me, and it's a really bad movie, and it's not boring. It's not ugly to mean Man of Steel. And the DCU ended there, and we never got anything else. Erase Batman v Superman. I don't know which one is that. Favorite actor or favorite actress? I'm not really very, very extreme on like favorite actors or actresses, because it's just sort of like, okay, I liked them in that movie. I don't have anything like extremely that I love. Like, I guess I love Tom Hanks, but everyone loves Tom Hanks. I don't have any, like, I mean, I think Amy Adams is a great actress. Brie Larson is a great actress. I have, like, favorites that I think pop into mind. Like, of course, Daniel Day-Lewis is a good actor. He's never been in a movie I personally loved, but he's a good actor. He's just in a bunch of boring movies. Take that, Daniel Day-Lewis. I don't care about your movies because I'm a adrenaline junkie. No, Phantom Thread was good, I guess. I don't watch his movies and think that was a masterpiece. Yes. Superb acting. Acting is like one of the lesser things that makes a good movie. Like, if I'm gonna see a movie with, I'm not saying bad acting doesn't take anything down, but if a movie has mediocre acting, but it has amazing story and music and just visuals, I don't care about. I mean, I'm far more forgiving on acting than most people. Like, acting doesn't. Star Wars is mediocre, can have mediocre acting, but it's a 11 out of 10. It's a masterpiece. I don't care. Acting never really. I mean, I have actors who are like, yeah, I like them for this role or something if I was making a movie, but yeah, I have strong opinions on acting. I have strong opinions on story and direction. Do I like musicals? I love musicals, man. Yeah, I love La La Land. I love Mary Poppins is one of my all-time favorite movies. I love The Sound of Music. I love South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. I know that's a little different from the other answers, but yeah, that's a great one. Yeah, I really love musicals. I love Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones. Anything from Disney. That's a good musical. I'm looking around my room, see if I have any posters of any musicals, which I don't, so I don't know why I was looking around my room. I guess it would be more convenient to look at my Blu-ray collection, but my Blu-ray collection is not in my room, so, yeah, Wizard of Oz is a good musical. Yeah, I love musicals. I'm going into these questions with too much detail. Whatever. Okay, Cody. Cody's one of the nicest people I know. He's just a wonderful guy. Okay. He is like so wholesome, even when he's giving a bizarre opinion. Like, when he's like expressing an opinion that's just like, what are you even talking about, man? The way he talks about it is so pleasant. Yeah, so I don't know, follow him on Twitter or something. He says my cues for me to A. His cues for me to A. Yeah. One of my top 3 favorite songs. That's hard, man. That's like something that would like take me I would need to make a whole video about it, and I would like need to ruminate really hard thinking about these favorite songs of mine. I can tell you my favorite artists. I love David Bowie. I love the Beatles. I love U2. I love the Rolling Stones. I love the Police. I like a lot of older bands like this. I love Electric Light Orchestra. They're like sort of stuff you would see in a Guardians of the Galaxy movie. Like, just even before I saw that movie, that's my kind of music. Yeah. Sorry if that's not enough specific enough for you, but I'll make a video like that sometime. Top 5 favorite female superheroes. Okay. Top 5. I guess. Cody, you're just pulling up all the stops that make me wish I had scripted this. Okay, I'm gonna grab a notepad. And I'll grab a pencil from my pencil case because I'm a nerd and I have pencil cases. And I'm going to rummage down a few favorite ones and see if I can come up with an order. Why don't I just write Black Widow? I don't know if you even know if Black Widow is one of my favorites. I'm just trying to think of ones. Okay, my favorite might be Rogue. I really love her. She's really hot. I love her powers. She's an interesting character. I also really love Kitty Pryde. I love most of the X-Men characters, but I guess those are the highlights from those. I like Supergirl. I think Supergirl's a good character. Probably one of my favorite DC characters. Who else? I love Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch is awesome. And if I only know much about an MCU counterpart, but I love Gamora. Gamora is one of the best girls in the MCU. So let's just go Rogue, Kitty Pryde, Supergirl, Scarlet Witch, Gamora. Trying to think of anyone else who I'm missing out on. There's probably plenty. But we can go with those for now. I love Wonder Woman. Yeah. A top 5. Yeah, it's. I should have thought of these questions beforehand, but I'm going unscripted because that's the easy thing. I'm not lazy, I swear. What is my fondest memory involving Spider-Man? Okay, there's a lot of them, but I know one that I'm gonna go with just for you, Cody. Just for you. Okay. Well, it was 2012, and I was out cutting the grass. It was July 2nd, I think. And the thing, and I like cutting the grass. You know, I was like 13, and I was like, oh, or I was almost 13, and you know, I was off cutting the grass, and then I ran the lawnmower over a like nest of yellow jackets, and it was a huge nest, and they swarmed me. I was covered in yellow jackets. They stuck all over me. They got in my clothes. It was awful. It was like one of the most pain I've ever felt in my life. I just ran in screaming in the house, screaming bloody murder as I felt like I was being eaten away. Until my skin was gone. That was an awful experience. I couldn't sit. It was just in complete pain. And then the next day, Amazing Spider-Man 1 came out. Amazing Spider-Man 1. And I was like in such pain. And I was like, oh, but it's a Spider-Man movie. I gotta see it. And I already got my tickets. And my dad was like, are you sure you want to see this movie? I was like, yeah, come on, okay, I'll try and sit. So I painfully walked into the theater. And I sat down on my painful ass, and the movie really made me forget about it. I mean, I don't even think that movie is a masterpiece or anything, but it just made me forget about my yellow jacket stings all over me, and that I give it credit for that. That's a good Spider-Man memory. Well, maybe that's not a good Spider-Man memory, but it's a bad memory that Spider-Man made good, and that's something that Spider-Man should be able to give everybody. Okay. Is magic real? Huh. Is magic real? Movie magic is, but and that's not a real answer. I would love it for it to be real. Who knows? And I guess I'm technically religious, and I don't know. I guess what Jesus does is technically magic, so sure, why not? Okay. Okay. The Parker Press asks, if I was stranded on an island for eternity, what movie would I take with me? I mean, as a movie I never get sick of. Because if I can only take one movie with me, then, jeez. Maybe it should be a movie that everybody else loves, but I don't quite love as much, and I should just keep watching it until I love it, or until I've discerned 100% reasons why I think it's not a good movie, and I was stranded on an island for eternity, so I guess I can't get back and, like, give my thoughtful analysis on why District 9 isn't that good. It's not. But, I don't know. Poof. That's a hard one. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. There you go. What would you say is better? Deathly Hallows Part 1 or Part 2? You can wait for the review. But, this plug. Yeah. I think that's good. That's enough. Yeah, okay. I think that might be the end of it. So, thanks for all the questions, guys, and, yeah, so I will get back to work on my Azkaban video, and, all you guys can, follow me on Letterboxd if you want. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe if you feel sufficiently inclined, even though if you're watching a Q&A video from previous questions, you're probably already been subscribed, but even just in case, if inclined, subscribe, watch something. Yeah, that's my catchphrase. Bye.